Hi Leo, this is your August mid-month tarot reading. I do 3 separate spreads in my mid-month readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage, and I'll do a love from the past, aka the X spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the second half of August. We have death clarified by the world. We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Fool. In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Sun and the King of Swords, and we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or even another Leo. Well, this is big, Leo. This is just major. And not because we have so many major arcana cards, because we do. Right, you've got this King of Swords, the last card right next to the deck. That's the person I think you're dealing with. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. If they're not an air sign, they may have a lot of air in their chart. Or this is somebody who is very straightforward, very direct, somebody who doesn't play or fool around. And they could also be very honest, right? And we start off with death, which is qualified by the world. Both of those two cards are major arcana cards. Both of those two cards symbolize an ending, right? The world, however, is my happy end card. This is one chapter of your life coming to an end, and a new happy chapter of your life is about to begin. And death is not necessarily something bad, something negative, because in some tarot decks, death is often called death and rebirth. And you see how there is a sun? On the right side of the death card, in the middle right there, the sun right here is a sunrise, right? A new chapter of your life, a new era of your life, right? We also have the sun card here as well, which is your card actually, and in the full card we have the sun as well. So for some of you, if you're talking to two people concurrently, and I'm not judging you, right? Then you could be ending that conversation with one of them because you're deciding to move forward with this King of Swords. For others of you, if you're already in a relationship, you could be ending that relationship so you could be with this King of Swords. And again, I'm not judging you. By the way, this is not a singles reading. This is a new love reading. There's a difference, right? For others of you, if we want to go, for others of you, perhaps you ended a commitment or a relationship or marriage at some point in the recent past, right? Separately from this King of Swords entering your life. And for others of you, if we want to go a bit deeper, perhaps you just completed a life lesson, right? You have completed that life lesson with the world and the death card, and the universe is now sending you the person you'll probably be spending a lot of time with, if not the rest of your life. Either way, I do see you just enjoying time together with this King of Swords. This is somebody who is very, very important. This person is at least your soulmate, probably even more. All depends on what you believe in. Either way, we got the Knight of Cups right next to the death card. So, and I think this Knight of Cups energy belongs to the King of Swords. The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but the Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Cups is often called the knight in the shining armor. The Knight of Cups, so expect a lot of romantic gestures, right? And this person means it, because the Knight of Cups is also genuine, authentic love, right? Then we got the Queen of Wands clarified by the Fool. The Queen of Wands, that would be you, Leo. And as I was clarifying the Queen of Wands, I was asking how will Leo feel about what's going on? How will Leo feel towards the King of Swords? And we got the Fool. Yes, you're on board. And it kind of feels like it's going to feel like a breath of fresh air, because it's not, you're not really taking a leap of faith with this Fool card in this particular spread. I feel like you will feel like at long last this person or this type of person is entering my life. Somebody who is very loving with the Knight of Cups, and somebody who is making you happy. We'll talk about that in just a second. Somebody you immediately connect with, and somebody who tells the truth. Somebody who is very straightforward, somebody who does not fool around. And you're like, yes, finally, I can finally move forward. So you're not thinking twice because you trust this person right away, because you know they're not gonna stab you in the back, because you know they love you, and because you know they tell the truth. And you're like, sure, finally, a person like that is entering my life. And that's why we got the Fool, clarifying the Queen of Wands, right? In the potential outcome, we have the Lovers with the Sun and the King of Swords. Like I said, the King of Swords, we already talked about who that could be. If this King of Swords is Gemini, it makes total sense because the Lovers is the personal Gemini card. But in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to a love connection between two people. This is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. Yeah. And also, in my opinion, the only other card that comes close to the Lovers is the Two of Cups. And you see what we got on the bottom of the deck? We got the Two of Cups. So you got both the Lovers and the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is also a soulmate card. This is a card of unconditional love. It's a card of two people on the same page, two people feeling the same way towards one another. Right? The Sun in the middle of that potential outcome is your major arcana card. Leo, so you are in this reading at least twice. But as some of you may already know, the same card could be interpreted in multiple ways, even in the same spread. So the Sun is a card of clarity, right? So you're crystal clear about what this person means to you and what they are in your life. And the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. You know, the Sun always talks about joy, success, happiness, and feeling on top of the world. And whenever the Fool and the Sun cards come out in the same spread, I always point out the similarities between those two cards. In the right upper corner of the Fool card, we have the Sun, right? And then we have the actual Sun card with the Sun in it, and the gesture of the person in the Fool card and the kid in the Sun card, to me personally, look identical. And also to me personally, this is a gesture of a very happy person, right? So, yeah. Leo, get ready. You've got this. Your life is about to change in an instant, and this is such a significant connection, right? It will feel like the right thing to do when you jump head first with this person. All right, really happy for you. Congratulations. Leo, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do 2 or maybe 3 spreads. We'll see how it plays out. We'll definitely take a look at what to expect between you and this person moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Leo, if you're already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Hangman, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. A very straightforward reading. This second half of August, if at some point in the past you really wanted something but you were holding back for whatever reason, in the second half of August you are going to move forward with that. Alright, let me give you an example. Just an example. Say you always wanted to go to a particular vacation destination, but you didn't want to go because you didn't want to pay that much. And I personally totally understand that. You know, however, you still kept hope, and perhaps you signed up for a travel agency newsletter, and you were checking every email they send you, and perhaps it's just more than one travel agency. So here comes one of the newsletters, and you're like looking at it, and you see that particular destination is 50% off, and you're like, bam, click, buy it. Now I can go because it's not as expensive, right? And there's, like I said, there's absolutely nothing wrong with saving money, you know, but that is just an example. So something like that is going on, something along those lines, right? Perhaps you were waiting for other information. Say you want to renovate your house that you live in, and you applied with your county or your city for a permit or something like that, and you were waiting for them to approve it. And that's why you were not moving anywhere, right? Not going, not proceeding. And this second half of August, the approval finally comes your way, and you're like, bam, now we can move forward. Now we can renovate the house. So something among those lines, right? Here's the deal. We got the Hangman with the Four of Pentacles, the first two cards that came out. Both of those two cards are talking about stagnation, nothing happening, somebody holding back, right? Somebody waiting. Right, but the rest of the spread, everything to the right from the Four of Pentacles is the other way around, quite the opposite. It's all about moving forward. The Eight of Wands, it could be a card of going somewhere. The Eight of Wands could be a card of communication. It's one of the fastest cards in the deck. The Wheel of Fortune could also be a card of traveling. Or the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle, right? So now that you got this information, now you can proceed. The Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I think that's your energy, Leo. You're a fire sign. So now that you got the go-ahead, or you got the you purchased that vacation deal, now you're getting all excited, all inspired, because now you're going to be moving forward. Now you're going to be renovating the house or traveling or doing whatever you couldn't do before. I hope that makes sense. Either way, this is some good news coming your way. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Leo, this second half of August. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We got the Six of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Pentacles. We also have the Ace of Cups and Judgment on the bottom of the deck. I know you guys usually tell me you don't take anybody back, and I totally get it. I got Leo in my chart. Nevertheless, here comes an X. Could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. For those of you who are still celebrating your birthday, happy birthday, by the way. This person could have been waiting for that occasion, so they could use that as an excuse to reach out to you. And expect a gift from this person, by the way. The Page of Pentacles, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, it could be something tangible, something you can touch, so it could be that gift, you know. Tickets to a show or anything else, in a bucket, in a jar, in an envelope, in a small box, I don't know. Could be keys to their apartment, keys to their heart. You can always let me know in the comments down below what that is. Anyway, jokes aside, yes, you do have somebody coming back. Could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because we got three Pentacle cards, right? The Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Judgment on the bottom of the deck, all the way to your right, is a card of somebody coming back from the past. And they thought about it. They thought about it long and hard, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight out of all four knights. So that usually translates into a thought-through, prepared offer, planned-out offer, right? And the Knight of Pentacles is also the most stable, the most grounded knight, the knight that usually talks about long-term, and the knight that usually brings in the money, okay? The Six of Pentacles, the first card that came out, this is a card of balance and equal give and take. If this person was breadcrumbing you in the past, they're not going to do that anymore. The Six of Pentacles, perhaps this is them before they come towards you with this offer. They were trying to figure out the best way to approach you. So, like I said, they thought about this long and hard. Not only is it a very grounded and earthy energy, it's also a very loving energy. We got the Ace of Cups right next to the deck, and the Ace of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love, right? So to be honest with you, I like this offer. We got both earth and water, right? Stability, practicality, groundedness, long-term, and love. Is it going to be enough for you? That's going to be up to you, Leo, you know? At the end of the day, you're going to be the one who calls the shot. Do you want to get back together with this person or not? 100% up to you. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Leo, for this reading for the second half of August. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Leo, have an amazing the rest of August.